Leroy Sané, scorer of a great free kick in Germany as a substitute, starts this time. Since the first leg, while the enigmatic creator Yevan Corno-Plyanka is caught up. He scored here in the Champions League with Sevilla. Aguero and Sané, the last time those three started together. Zinchenko just outpaced for a moment there by Embolo, who's going to play it wide to Sterling, coming off that hat-trick at the weekend and fizzing in.
Of course tonight, more familiar on the left, but still.
Is Zinchenko for Manchester City. David Silva trying to help it on into the path.
It's that winter break they have in Germany.
Sané taking on his chest, looking to get the early. Back to Zinchenko, getting out of a run in the side leg. Borgstaller on the other. And Bolo's ball in, what they'd give for an early. There's Domenico Tedesco, who, among other things...
Competition so far. Leroy Sané. So far, so good for Domenico Tedesco. Now Sterling. Well, what a chance that was for Sergio Aguero. He can't quite believe that he hasn't hit the target from there. It was a super ball through by Walker for Sterling.
Well, you can see Ochipka, he expects the goalkeeper to come out. See how it's played inside of him? I mean, it's a very tight call whether he's onside or, but that's the pace to get in behind. Ochipka's looking at firm and he come out. Sergio Aguero, I just thought there was a little bit too much pace on it from the distance that he was.
They kept it relatively tight until half-time, then they conceded to in quick succession. Chipka offering support and managing to deliver the cross. Will be a corner. In by Chipka. Helped away by Sterling. Sterling to block the cross from a chip. Enables Schalke to add him to their Champions League list for the round of 16, and who knows beyond.
Well, but lenient the referee there, wasn't he? Because you could see he...
City on the way in the round of 16. Laporte. David Silva. Or in for Schalke, a casualty from that game.
Just feels that a little bit too static, and then you force the issue as Laporte tried to...
Walker. Way beyond Konoplyanka. Chenko colliding with Embolo.
Well, between the referee and the...
Salif Sane. Seda. Gundogan. Looking again for Leroy Sané. Gundogan to tidy up.
Well, after all that good play down the left-hand side between Konoplyanka.
Fernandinho this evening for Manchester City, both suspended, although he is also injured. Taken short by Gundogan. Chenko. Now Aguero.
No question he's onside first and foremost, but he's got to hit it across. I don't know, through to the goalkeeper.
Another long throw. Konoplyanka.
Bergstaller, they might give them a better attacking force.
Gundogan. It's a penalty. Bernardo Silva goes over. Come on, Aguero set. Aguero scores. Too easy for Sergio Aguero. His 26th goal this season. 4 have come in the Champions League. The stadium has changed. And comfortable opening half hour for Manchester City. But now they've increased their advantage in the tie.
How good was this?
This time.
Brilliant technique though, wasn't it? I mean, his touch is absolutely electric. Look at the movement, just to run in behind, no question that he's onside. He's got in behind Bruma. Sané's come across. I think...
Right and left, he ignored both.
I don't think he was wrong though, Tony. I've got to be honest where he was. You know, it's a surge and run. No one comes to close him down. Laporte's worried about Embolo wide of him. You can see that Daniel...
Sterling. Aguero. Stumbled by Aguero. Second goal for Sergio Aguero. Didn't make any difference. Real drive and determination from Manchester City then. Sterling and Aguero combining. Fairman's beaten again. 2 in the space of 3 minutes now for Sergio Aguero.
I think that it'll be given, yeah.
And that's the verdict. It is a second goal for Manchester City. Leroy Sané so far has been very much on the periphery for Manchester City. Zinchenko. Now Leroy Sané. It's a magnificent finish. Well, he hasn't done too much so far, but he has come back yet again to haunt his former club. Superb finish by Leroy Sané.
What about the ball?
2 additional minutes at the end of the first half.
Gamble, just bring him off. You've got options on the bench.
Fairman stood up to him this time and held on.
Brilliant play though, wasn't it, Tony? They kept the ball from that left-hand side over to the right. Little 1-2 between Sterling and Danilo. Took the shot on. Good save by the goal.
Spot. And then Leroy Sané obliging with City's third. A flurry of goals before the interval. Schalke surely are bowing out.
Still, I think that is still the beauty of football. Nothing is black and white. There's always a grey area.
Half, Ray Houghton, Tony Jones.
The start of the second. Sterling. Sané. That was acrobatic.
Incident.
There's only a watching brief again for... Leroy Sané, Sterling alongside, and he ignored the run, went for goal himself.
Once again, he's taken it away from that far post.
13 of them for Schalke. It's 3 goals. Leroy Sané, away from Fairman. Sergio Aguero's got 2, and now Leroy Sané has got 2, but the flag is raised for an offside. Aguero on the move. David Silva. Here's Sané. And towards Sterling. It's a sensational finish. It was brilliantly taken, but yet again, there's frustration for Manchester City.
I think it's the right call as well, Tony. I think Sterling was just ahead once.
It's a goal. Goals in all competitions, 15 in the Premier League. He's done well to deliver the cross, which is... Kenny on the move. Aguero. Gundogan. David Silva. Sané. Fairman gets there ahead of Sterling. Expecting a lot of him, under 21 international already. He's done well for Manchester City in the FA.
Aguero's your talisman, your goal threat, and I'm sure the manager's trying to keep him fit and healthy.
But do what he would like and get to the final of the FA Cup and the Champions League and all to react then.
What a touch that was, wasn't it? Because it was another fabulous run.
Zinchenko. Sané. Been put in by Bernardo Silva. Almost walked in by Manchester City. Fairman getting a hand to the ball this time, but still unable to keep out Bernardo Silva. And Manchester City, 5 in a game again for City. Now Foden. Past Fairman. And tucked away with some ease. The 18-year-old Phil Foden gets in on the act. Well, it's not exactly been 6th the best from Manchester City, who had something of a struggle to make the initial...
Go in.
Jesus! Well, awful goalkeeping by Ralph Fairman. Totally wrong-footed. Gabriel Jesus on as a substitute in the second half, like Phil Foden, has helped himself to a goal. 7 now for Manchester. Manchester City.
If this night is not forever, at least we are together. I know I'm not alone.